Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to United View. Welcome to Thursday morning, the 1st of May. Yeah, pinch, punch, first of the month, and Man United are in crunch game time mode.
That was a difficult one. He was waiting. KG was waiting. KG was waiting.
I was like, I know. I said, okay.
Ain't gonna lie, because I'm not used to doing Trinity in the morning. It weren't as like, this is the episode figure of the Trinity. I didn't do that because I was in the game. I mean, so I will do that now. And welcome to the Trinity podcast live. It's episode 63.
What the hell? Oh my God! No way!
This is what it is this morning, people. I cannot guarantee you method to the madness. It's game day. Is this live? And it's live. Yeah.
It's live.
There's no messing about. We have to lock in now. Today's the day. Everyone's had their fun in the Champions League. You know, all of that stuff. Great. What a game yesterday. What a game the night before, etc., etc.
That's what I'm.
This
Can
is
I
the
say
real
that?
European
Can I say that
football.
though? When I saw Barcelona play, I thought, bloody hell, how have they done that? No, seriously.
Even Inter, bloody Mkhitaryan, bloody Darmian. Have they bloody done that? So it's a mad thing. It's mad all over, bro. Excuse me. It's mad all over. But it is match day, of course. Before we get into the video, though, it is a Trinity and it is live, which means the video is brought to you by Oxford Natural and Gowan Live. To get your very latest in digest supplements, you can get up to 70% off your digest supplements. The link is in the video description below, or you can scan the QR code on screen right now to receive up to 70%, 70% off your order using code. I feel like Andy Peters using code United View with your code there, and you can get up to 70% off. If you're thinking digest, pre, post, and probiotics. Yes, remember the pro, Owen. And listen, if you need help with your gut health or you want to continue having healthy guts, this is the supplement for you. Just click the link in the video description below. There's a video with myself and Dr. Andre. And really, I'm kind of a doctor as well. Like
Gut health. Yes.
Yeah, I kind of
newly qualified this
season.
season.
I'm a junior doctor. You obviously got to do straight 7. You need a solid 7 years, But I'm a fast track newly qualified junior doctor.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you need to take what I say, not with a pinch of salt, but as fact.
Yeah. Pretty much.
It's a fact.
You've been on intensive course. You've been on
100% proper crash course.
Crack.
So, yeah. As a doctor, I know that crack and opium, should not be taken for, your leisure purposes. You should refrain from that. So good for you. So as a doctor, the original sounds. But yes, thank you to Gowan Life and Oxford Natural. Like I said, 70% off. You scan the QR code on screen for the best in your digest supplements. Guys, match day. We got to talk about Jonathan Tah a little bit later on because there was some news coming through that Manchester United are actively considering a move from him. He's available on a free. Obviously, he let his contract run down. Bring him in.
We'll get to that. We got some serious stuff to talk about.
Bilbao
are moving mad. Bilbao moving mad. That's all I want to know.
They've pulled up on us. We can't quite play it because of the copyright things, but they have put a little TikTok video out. It's like a montage of our goals in Europa League. It's like Bruno getting the hat trick, Harry Maguire last minute, Leon, elation and drama at Old Trafford, big celebrations. Then the music just cuts off, the mad switch up. Then it's their players. One man's got his finger in his ear celebrating, welcome to hell. Then it's like the tifos of the fans, like red and white banners in the San Memes. Like they've gone, you think all that's good? That's cute. Only lost 5 games this year, mate. Yeah. We don't lose football matches, mate. You lot don't score goals. Our defense is strong, mate.
6 games, mate.
Yeah,
Gonna
exactly.
draw this one. Gonna draw this one, and then come to Old Trafford, mate.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Our response back.
You better watch out because we are come for you.
Yeah, Owen. That's so good now. All right.
Owen and KG, but Owen, I need to send you another one because Chris Senior has pulled out the bag again. because like I just love Chris Senior, so I just watch everything he does. Obviously, I watch his YouTube channel. He's
him
done
up.
it. Have you seen? Yes, KG. He's
Lick
got
him.
the thing now, Owen, where he's gone. And that in the last round, I was shouting, "Lick him up, dreadlocks, Rasta, lick him down, lick him up."
Lick him up.
You need that on in your thing, Owen. I bookmarked it. I'm gonna send you it. Because people have just clicked it in general. To be fair, it's
Lick him up, Rasta.
He's just
Rastafari.
I love it, man.
Yeah, it's the one. It's the one. So there you go.
Let's talk though.
Yeah, let's talk because the game is
Welcome
big.
to how
Oh,
yeah,
I'll
are we,
send you that back end.
how are we all feeling today? Are we feeling nervous? Have you given it much thought? KG, you wear your emotions on your sleeve.
Yes.
People are saying
do you know
Bilbao
what?
or bust. You know, how you feeling?
I'm offended, and I like feeling that way. I am offended. I think Bilbao, I haven't even seen the video yet, but I've already taken offense to it. Great offense, you know. And if they wanted something to G us up as fans and make us feel like, how dare they? It's that video that I haven't seen yet. I've just heard the nature of it, and it's pissing me off. So yeah, I'm in war mode, which is brilliant because you know you could have fear, you could have all these other things, but you're like, they're not going to do that to us. I know. Listen, we're in the worst position ever in the league ever that we've been in in my lifetime. I've never seen us in this position. You know, some people were here for relegation, whatever. You were there for that. I wasn't. Yeah, I've never seen this before, but they don't get to go around and do that. Now these players understand. One thing I can rely on is I've got what you call it. In these moments, I do have Casemiro.
Okay.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. One thing I can rely on. I've got what you call it.
Have what you call it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now I got Casemiro. I got Casemiro. And Casemiro
is that being overlooked? So like this kind of level of game, these circumstances in Spain as well. Yeah. Like that's where you kind of
need him. No, this
could
is
be
when
our
you need
famous
him.
last words.
No.
We need
I'm
that, innit?
I'm telling you, I'm telling you right now. Yeah. If you're getting into a war like this, you need to look to your left, all right. And if you see Casemiro, it gives you a bit of all right, cool. Because there's moments of wartime leaders, bro. I'll look over, see Casemiro, he knows what to do. I'll look over and see Bruno. Bruno understands what he needs to do. It's not famous last words. It's standard of saying these guys have, like Casemiro, the only one really who's been there. Like been there and done that. Now,
and this is lower level. This ain't even this.
Exactly. Is Bruno a big game player? Is Bruno a big game player? Absolutely. Now, I'm gonna have to rely. De Ligt would have been perfect for the war. De Ligt is a
surprisingly they have travelled. Those guys have travelled.
If he's played, but he didn't sound like he's gonna start. I don't think he said he's gonna start.
Not. Yeah.
I need De Ligt in the war. Now, you know what? I'm gonna give Maguire some credit and say he's great for a bust up. I don't know if he's war ready, but he's good enough.
I feel like he can. He can. Yeah, he can.
Nah, I can't say because when we're talking about war, you look at Casemiro and go, yeah. Remember Varane? You know that Manchester City. Remember, that game, you look to those guys and they said, not on my watch. They literally said, not today. Them man said, and I don't know if they in that was the remontada spirit or whatever they want to call it, but they said, we're gonna show you that we played for Real Madrid for many years. And we saw it. They said enough. You know when you're in the car and you goes, Bruno won't allow it. Yeah, that energy. Yeah, that's level. What I'm looking at.
But to be fair to Harry Maguire, I get it. He's a tear down. Obviously, not his career, but just like in the thing what you're talking about, being ready to fight and that. Yeah. He's a tear down, but like he's ready for like he's on it. He's on it. Like he's in. Like there was a couple of highlights I saw the other day. He's smashing into Shirky, can't turn. You know what I mean? Boom. Obviously, like getting the goal doesn't mean like he's. You know what I mean? He's on it. Like that, and that's a separate thing. He came on and went up front and got a goal. But he's ready to rasp man up a bit. He saved us against Porto as well. You know what I mean? Like Harry's got a bit, man. He's got a bit. I'll add him into it for the purposes of the tape.
But then to another player that you need to add into it, cold as ice. If Kobe decides to be Kobe Mainoo, that we know, and let's have in terms of big games as well. I know he's not. Like I saw something amazing from a 17-year-old yesterday that I couldn't understand. Yeah, but Garnacho in certain big games, he can arrive. Like we have
You're talking
to.
about Yamal,
Those
by the way,
youngsters,
just for context, for those who didn't see it.
that guy ain't. It's not a normal thing. And I even told people that they need to stop saying, "Look what people like he's doing." 17, because that's not normal. That's
he's
not
better
even
than
a
Messi
normal.
at 17.
He's I've never seen anything like
When
that.
Messi was 17, he wasn't doing that.
I didn't think I was ever going to say that again. We're never going to see. I never experienced it, man. I never experienced it. That's not normal. What I watched yesterday, nah.
Yeah,
but yeah, we're like those Garnacho, Kobe usually turn up in big games like this, big tournament games. So I need them to say, hey guys, cool finish. Let's get some goals out there. Let's score. Let's beat them there. Let's beat them.
Why can't we? I was saying that yesterday. KG, I literally said this yesterday.
Let's beat them there.
It's like word for word what you're saying. And it's like, I'm so glad you're on that as well. Because I was like,
yeah,
it's been shit all year. They can't do it all year. And I even put when you're just putting the damning stats of like, we don't win these type of games. Like the big games away from home. Yeah, we're unbeaten in Europe, but we went to Fenerbahce, we didn't win, should have. Went to Porto, we didn't win, should have. Went to Sociedad, was winning the game, pegged back, didn't. Went to Lyon, should have won the game 2-0, Onana messes it up. Like we don't tend to. The only one we beat was who was it again, Owen?
FCSB and Victoria Pilsen.
Victoria Pilsen, them two dead teams, yeah. So like in the big games, in the context of Europa, the biggest that for us, we don't go there and deal with a man and bring them back and give them more licks. We just don't do it. So I was like, you criminals, can you just give us, because why can't we just get back and be like, look at that, man. Wow, I run 3-0 basically in the final already. Like just go there and mash them up. Like just didn't expect that. But it just, I hate to be negative. They just don't do it, bro. They just don't.
We're not being negative today.
Just one night.
Time.
Just one night.
Yeah.
This is the last away game you got playing in Europe League.
Lick him up, Rastaf. Lick him up.
It's one night. One night.
I needed it straight away. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, he's giving you the perfect sound.
One night.
Rastafari. Lick him up, Rastaf. Lick him up.
And it's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's even better now. It's even better. It's even better than I thought it was. I want to hear that all the time. When we score a goal, if we score a goal tonight, I need that.
Let's have it. When we walk out onto the pitch and the tifos there, welcome to how we're like
Rastafari. Lick him up, Rastaf. Lick him up.
Danny DeFeater says, been watching UV clips recently, and I'm sensing a KG heel turn. Own flex, don't be turning your backs to this guy if there's a fold up chair about. Ooh, they're saying attitude error, heel, the shield, you know what I mean? The Degeneration X, I don't know. There's a lot of
we're not gonna need that. We're not gonna need that. We're gonna be on point.
Listen, we said 1,000,000% Thursday night. KG said he's saving his energy as well. We are locking the hell in tonight where we have to. Tossin says, big up KG, wartime chat. I love it. 100%. And Drosky says, KG, please press the crackhead button for yourself. Crazy to include Garnacho and Yamal in the same
they're
sentence.
They're not in the same sentence.
No, I don't think you did.
I didn't really. I think you missed all the context of what I was saying. I said I saw a performance from a 17-year-old that I didn't even understand. Like, like he's not normal. And I said people need to not. You know when they say, "Look what players like Yamal are doing." Yeah, I don't think that's normal. Like in the first time when I seen us use the word generational, I think it actually fits for that kid. That's not normal what he's doing. Like we've thrown that word around, that generational word around a lot. And some are, but then we actually saw a real difference.
Most are not.
Okay. And said, that's not normal. That is weird. 17.
And he's been doing it.
He tried to chip somebody in the 87th minute, bro. He tried to chip Jan Sommer. And bro, he's taking the ball back like a bag of tricks. Nah.
He literally as well after the match, he was holding up the shirt with like 100 appearances. He's like 17. They're like, he made his debut at 15.
He's made
Like-
100 appearances already for Barca. At 17.
I saw the step overs and I said,
And he's the real deal. You know, like sometimes these things, like the young players, and they get a bit overhyped. Like, do you know how rare it is for a young player to live up to the hype as well? It's one thing to be hyped. It's nothing to live up to the hype. In the big matches, Champions League semi-final, be doing that. And especially when Inter are going ahead like 2-0 in that game, no problem. But Barca taking them back.
Give me the ball. He's saying, give me the ball, guys. That's, you know, when you watch that level of decision making, yeah, I can understand how the scholars can be angry.
Yeah. Why? But we got
Garnacho. when they like, I can understand why the scholars get angry at Garnacho when you see that level of decision making, because that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, bro. The scholars, bro. That's not good enough. Football is scholars, bro. Hey, lads, on a serious note, yeah.
How are we going to deal with Nico Williams? Sorry, just quickly, because we talk about Yamal. Can we talk about that then quickly? Just because it's a viable threat. He's serious, bro. He's serious. Like, Lamine, obviously, yes. Listen, we just spoke about alien thing. But when we talk about Spain and, you know, what they did to us in the Euros, like, just Nico, like, he's a massive, massive problem. Am I doing too much? Is it like, no, we're giving him too much respect? Or can we agree, or the chat, like, is he a massive problem? But I believe he's a huge problem. Do you think, KG, you go with his older brother is clear, Naki? Listen, obviously, Naki, listen, both Williams. There you go. We always talk about Williams sisters from tennis, the Williams brothers then. Let's just discuss. Because both sides, you're talking about potentially, you're potentially bringing in, trust Harry Amas. Trust Harry Amas. You know, if you trust Harry Amas, he's going up against Inaki Williams. So that's tough.
He'll do the job. He'll do the job.
Okay.
I trust our boys, you know, for this one. I don't know why. I can't tell you why I'm saying I back the boys. In this moment here, yes, they are good, but they have to deal with us as well. Who's going to stop Bruno? You know how they're saying that, like, who's going to do this, who's going to do that? You have to stop Bruno. You have to stop Kobe. You have to, and let's have it right.
Kobe's going to start.
He's gonna play. He's gonna be involved. Like, at some point, you can have to stop.
Yeah.
But then, guess what? Like, I hate to say it because I know he's not consistent. You're gonna have to stop Garnacho as well. And it's true. When we play through Garnacho. If you see all the games, he does move the ball. He does stop himself.
Have to stop him.
No, but you
gets on the thing and then messes it up.
But you do have to stop him, though. I know we're not.
Yeah, you got that run. He engages you.
Bro, every time we play, we're using Garnacho as the player. Like, now. Again, if you're comparing it to other things in world football, I understand. But is Garnacho a threat? Absolutely. You don't know what I'm saying is, even a laughing saying stop Garnacho, but he's more likely, if we're going to do something in this game, Garnacho's somehow going to be involved.
I hear that. It's because that's
it. Like, we know this, though. That, I know it's funny.
To the forefront, then? This year, so Williams is 22, right? 22, 2 years older than Garnacho. Obviously, we're saying how good he is. You know, he's brilliant. Just thought I'd pull up the stats from this season. Just to get a little, you know, we like to do things properly and just have a look, see what's going on out there. Nico Williams.
Sorry, go on.
Nico Williams, this season, 43 games, 11 goals, all comps, 11 goals, 7 assists. Garnacho this season, 52 games, 10 goals, 9 assists. So it's 11-7 versus 10-9.
I'm telling you, it's funny to say stop. But it's not funny. Like, it's actually, he's gonna be a threat. If you think that the Bilbao team haven't got a plan for Garnacho, you're smoking. You have to. Of course. They got a plan. They know you can stop this player. Man United go through, use this player as one of their strongest outlets. Even if he's dead, like how you ever want to look at him. We actually need Garnacho to rise. So instead of, again, people will be like, Garnacho, this, that, and the other. That's what you have. yeah, we actually need him to lock in and rise in this game. I wouldn't be laughing at Garnacho right now. Our season relies on this. You lot laugh, but we need this kid to stand up today. He's one of our biggest. He's a bigger threat than Mason Mount, as he's shown. So right now, if there's a lineup of people saying, "Guess what? I need you to do something."
People don't want to hear it.
You need to look at him. It's fine, because if he does, I don't want it anyway. It's fine. It's fine. However you lot feel, go with it. I just believe we need this kid to rise, and he's most likely in this team to do something, because nobody does stuff but him, Bruno. We're not gonna. I don't know if Rasmus does something, then the Lord is on our side. But I'm just staying with it today. You don't have to like it. I'm gonna back Garnacho today. We need him.
They're saying get the Carabao Cup stats out of there. So take off the 3 goals and 3 assists he got in the Carabao Cup, because they don't count flex. Take them off. I'm just going to do the same for Nico Williams, because he played in the Copa del Rey, so he's got a goal in that. I'm going to take that off as well, just to keep it fair, because we don't count cup competitions. All comps GA, because when people do GA and they add it up for everyone else, they say GA. Just this is what he's got this year. I'm just presenting the facts, but people want to just twist it a little bit and change it. Say, take that out. Don't want you to include that one. Nope. You're making the case that he's...
Does he score in finals? Does Garnacho score in finals? And how many finals has he scored in? Just want to answer the question.
One of one.
One of one, yeah. Did he
score in the Community Shield, if you want to call that final?
Did he play in the FA? Did he play in the FA Cup final? The first one we lost against.
Did he score in it? What about the
He come off the bench. He come off the bench in that one.
And Carabao Cup.
Didn't start in that. Didn't start.
Did he score? Did he have any? Did he do anything? Did he get any assists or anything? Any involvements in the finals?
Well, he scored the goal in the FA Cup final, which ended up being the winner. Oh no,
Cobbies was the winner.
Cobbies was the winner, sorry, but he scored in the FA Cup final when Gavardio messed it up, so he got us off to a 1-0. Last year, hold on, wait a minute. Let's do that one. Let's go back last year.
What do you call it in thingy?
What do you call it in the thingy? EFL Cup, FA Cup. We got 1-1. So that he got 1 assist, 1 goal in the FA Cup last year.
The year before, he did play in the FA Cup final that we lost against City. Came on as a sub in the 62nd minute.
And I remember when he came on, he changed the game. He started having loads of shots, putting them on the back foot. I remember that. Carl Walker was like, "Oh, wait a minute, better pedal backwards."
Hold on, wait a minute. All I'm saying is,
it's one of those ones, KG, isn't it? Where look, for tonight, you know, the reason he's going to play is because Ruben's going to probably play on the counter attack. It's weird with Garnacho, because you need him for the counter attacks. He will create chances. It's just whether or not he can actually finish the chances and have the sort of right decision making. That's the frustration. He's like an oxymoron, basically, where it's like you need him, but you don't know if he's going to score. You know what I mean? So then you're like, well, if he's not going to score, then do you really need him? It's one of those ones. Long term, if we're looking to raise funds in the summer, then I think that's a different conversation, because
he has to go, blood.
You know, but then that's been spending the last 10 minutes finding that.
He's been working on that one for ages. Move, Owen, man.
He has to go, blood. He has to go, blood.
You know what? Do you know what's crazy? Like, I feel like it's mental that if we're getting to war and we're cussing our own soldiers, that's mental. That's not how you go to war. That's not how you go to war, bro. Don't go to war like this,
looking at your soldiers' weaknesses, so you got
we're going to take over sieging, bro. If I'm going to siege the castle, bro, I'm not going
gassing everyone.
You don't look like you're on it today.
But you would though.
Imagine in the Braveheart speech, and he was on the horse. Yeah.
But here's one, KG. Here's one though. What if you know that they're not?
You don't go to war like that, bro. I've never seen a speech.
Well, then why are we going to war then?
No, a man's on the horse right now, and then the man are like, you're kind of dead, like when that first arrow comes, like, how are you going to react when the arrows are all up in the sky?
What if you know? What if you know that though?
Then don't pull up. Don't dock your, don't go. We're getting to war and we're cussing our own. That don't make no sense, bro. This is almost friendly fire.
I agree with that.
We're doing friendly fire, bro.
I agree with that. I agree. there's essentially no point in sort of, you know, slagging them off on the day of a game. They're not going to do anything. You might as well back your own and go in there with some kind of chest. But I would also say you can't necessarily blame the people for not having faith, because
that's why they don't need to be at the front.
Why put their faith, as we always say, they're criminals? Then people go, why put your faith in criminals?
Well, that's why them man don't need to be at the front.
And then get annoyed that you've been, you know, hit with crime. You'd be like, wow, I did put
them man there. You see them man there? I don't need them at the front in these moments. I don't want to see you. If you don't believe that we can go over there and win, excuse my language, but F off, really. Like, get to the back, because I need the people that are going to siege this castle and be like, we're going to raise our flag there. Bilbao just tried to take the piss. What are you, man, on? Are they trying to mock us? Man, them, let's go. Casemiro right next to me, Bruno right next to me, Maguire right next to me, Ganisi saying, bro, I don't know if I can, but fuck it, I'm going. You know that energy, bro. You know when you have no right. It's a mentality, bro. And I'm saying to you, if you're in the chat doing up, guys,
no, wait a minute, wait.
You said put those people at the back. So basically, the people
the shit ones, the ones that don't believe. I want the people in the front lines that believe, the ones that are gonna run towards the bullets. Them man, they're the ones, bro.
So this is my point. So those people that do believe, that are the most committed, you want them to get killed first, and then have the rational people at the back.
Nope. Because they become martyrs, and everyone's like, wow. You see that guy that runs in with the flag? You see, do you watch war movies? I love a war movie myself. You see the man with a flag, yeah? He's got no gun. He's just running with the flag. Do you know what type of madness that is? And then when he dies, they see the flag that drops, and the next man picks up and says, and they run more, bro. And that inspires. But guess what? Do you not watch war movies? Do you not understand? How can you not understand this?
I'm at the back.
Have you not seen a war movie? And
I'm at the back. I'm at the back going, well, I really appreciate. I appreciated the speech, but I'm alive. You know what I mean? Who really won? Who really won in this scenario?
Wait. Okay, cool. I can't believe this. I can't believe I don't understand this. Maybe what is going on?
That's what he's saying. Run towards the bullets.
But we know it's running towards the bullets. But guess what? They're saying it's war. It's us against you.
Man is saying 100 man versus Bilbao.
But what? Here's one, KG. Here's one though that KG. Then this is a legitimate one, right? So what wins the war? Is it blind running towards the bullets and beating your chest and being like, no, you can't stop me? Or is it strategy that wins the war? Is it planning that wins the war? As it goes, we could do that, but let's take a step back.
But then, yes,
what is the best strategy to win?
But then, you know, when you say that tonight, yeah, there was no beating those guys. They came in there with a mission, and they're gonna, regardless of it, like, you know, the book of them when they turn out for war and they burn the boats. It's either we win or we perish. There's no way home. The boats are burnt. Either we get through here and get the job done, or we all die. And that's the settings right now. So you need that mentality. You need that mentality if you are gonna. Right, Bilbao have not lost games. Bilbao have not lost any games. I need all of these guys believing in this place. They need to go there, not with, oh my God, we're 14th and all this other stuff.
Of course,
we have to go in there with a sense of we must. That's the energy. We must.
You have to do that. The same way. You know why we have to do that? Because with how bad we've actually been this year, and I would be hypocrite to not see it from KG's point of view on this occasion, 100%. Because you know what? I was saying the same thing for Sociedad. I said the same thing. I said, Bruno over my dead body. He ain't letting it happen tonight. I said, I don't want to hear no thing. We are going to do this. You have to cultivate that, like, we're not going to dead attitude. You do. And you know why as well? Because it ain't real life war. Like, no one's going to die. It is football.
Yeah.
Especially because football is 11 against 11. It's like, what? So what? I don't care that you've only lost 5. You can still only lose 5. You could draw this one for all I care. I don't care. Yeah. Get the job done there. Get something positive. get back to Old Trafford.
That's why you. That's
can
why you
do
do.
it.
You know. That's why they do the little huddle before the match. You know what I mean? To get up that mentality and get up that. So I don't disagree with what you said there, KG. I just think I'm not even sure how we got there, to be honest. I think it was just about Garnacho. But people saying Garnacho.
Oh
can't.
yeah, it is a bit bad because everyone's basically saying on the day
they're
where
laughing at Garnacho when we're getting to war with a soldier. It's like that's how we got there. They're laughing at Garnacho. And I'm thinking, well, we actually need this soldier to step up to it.
But what they're saying is we don't need him. We don't need him.
But this is the other part of it, KG. We were saying about what you went. Oh, if Luke Shaw starts on Thursday, we're going to need Luke Shaw.
I'm going to back everyone.
We're going to need all those players.
We're going to need Rasmus, bro. And even that is crazy to say. Rasmus has to run like a supreme crackhead because when he's got he has to just run down the channels. Go ahead.
But then this is when people go. But do you really believe?
Onans.
I need no.
We're done.
No,
like you said, we galvanize. You say, Onans tonight. Him. You're good,
brother. Because if Nico or Inaki or any of the Williams decide to take a shot on site, I need no. Do you think you don't need Onana today? Open the net then. Do you want to play with open goal? No, you need Onana. We need Onans. We need Onana that's on Gandalf the Grey sentence. You shall not pass, bro.
Yeah.
Even if that means sacrificing himself, bro, with I can't remember the Balrog, bro. We need that one. You shall not pass. We need that one, bro.
We need it.
I know,
Owen. I know. We need it.
I know.
But then is this when we're going to get disappointed because we say we need it and then when we don't?
Well, this is life.
Criminal. Yeah. Listen. Yeah. We're not saying here that no criminality will take place in Bilbao.
Yeah.
I'm certainly not naive enough to think that. I'm not.
Hey, listen, I would.
It can happen.
If I could talk to those players, bro.
Oh,
listen.
Bro.
After when they step out the thing, I swear to you, no, because this time when I spoke to these players, when they step out of that room, they are ready to knock anyone over, bro.
Nah, but
that's what I promise you.
No,
I promise you. If I got the time to talk to those players, bro.
Why do you think that you'll be the one to change?
Oh yeah, because you're doing it to me, and I'm pushing back even more. The more you say it, I'm going.
No, because I believe that you lot were made for this moment. I believe. I tell them. You lot were made for this moment. You did your speech,
and I said I'm going to the back. I'm going to the back. I'm not going front.
And I would have not let you, and I would have got rid of you, and they would have known how serious I was. I say you out. Yeah, and you would be left at Carrington. I say you out, and I say I don't need that.
Well, I thought we were still talking about war.
Oh yeah, no way. Well, if wherever you want to be, you would have been. I would have sent you to the cells or something like that. Yeah.
All right, let me get these
now. Incarcerated. Look at him, dictator.
One second. Let me get these super chats out. We'll get back to it. Josky says, if Onana walks in the stadium, headphones in, staring at Bilbao fans and touching the goalpost, it's over for us. All these things. And he's going to do something. He ain't going to change what he does. Omar says, guys, he's good, but he ain't that good. He ain't better than Anthony Gordon. He's just like Rashford with a bit more. He's talking about Nico Williams.
Wait, hold on. Can I say this though? You lot do realize, there was a march that I ended up leading and I told everyone to go home. Are you lot aware of this?
Yeah, at the BLA, exactly. It's a real thing.
This is why you're so passionate about this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah,
he's on top of a bus stop.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's this thing. This is weird thing. And when I came home and said this is what I did, my wife wasn't surprised.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you. I don't know why. I don't know how. But then, And there's obviously there's people that I believe there's different people there's people that are like gaslighters, gaslighters. It feels like a bad term, but people that can get a fire.
Just trying to lie, just to try and just say
can start a fire, start, and then either they can use it for good or they can use it for bad. I'm telling you right now, I can make a crowd go with me.
You're going to gaslight the players. You're going to gaslight.
You're saying you could get if they put you in that changing room 5 minutes before kickoff.
I can rally a crowd, bro. I promise you, bro. I'm a stirrer. I am a stirrer. I stir.
So like that, not Dallas. So like Maguire would be like, KG's fucking right.
I'm telling you.
And Bruno's gonna.
I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying. I'm telling you. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it does.
I know. What do you call it?
Yeah.
Like Minna says in the chat, KG could grow a cult. He's got the right delegates. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
Surreal.
telling you right now.
yeah, it's true.
I'm
So
not
we all
even
walk
joking.
this way. We're all doing this.
We're going this way.
This is what we're doing.
They asked
we're
me
not
where
leaving
we
here.
next. They asked me, and reporters
Yeah,
came up to me and said they can't go this way. They started out telling me where this march has to go. I didn't even know. And then after there was like someone came and said, "Bro, should we go to the embassy?" I said, "Wait, what?"
You go, what? I don't know. Where's that?
You know what the embassy is, bro? I looked at, I got a thing. I said, "Guys, we're going to the embassy." Everyone.
Yeah. So you had that moment. So you're like, right, I could be in the Game of Thrones thing, bro. We're on our way, bro. We're pulling up. We're pulling up. Man's pulling up to King's Landing, bro. He's on his way there.
I just want, like today, yeah. And I'm not gonna be that guy trailing the track. I just need you lot to do what you're gonna do in it. But like, we all have to be. This is our season. Depends on this, guys. Like never before. You know, when you talk about signings and stuff, we need to get through this game. We're 3 games away from a final, bro. Sorry, 2 games away from a final. 2 games away from a final, lads. If we win this one, because if we beat Bilbao, we're taking this thing home. We've already showed what we can do against Lyon, bro. We have to step into this game with belief. Everyone believing, bro. Everyone has to be ready. Why? Owen, you're pissing me. Get rid of him, Fleck. Get rid of him, bro. Get rid of him, bro. He's pissing me off, bro. Get rid of him. Thank you, bro. Had to, bro. He had to go. He has to go.
He's got to go, blood.
He's got to go, blood. He's got to go, blood. I'm telling you right now, yeah, we need to believe, bro. It's fucking Bilbao.
Do you know why I had my head in my hands? I had my head in my hands because I thought I was literally just about to say, I went, KG, you're going very Don Robbie. And then you said the B word. You literally said,
believe.
And I thought, I thought, oh my fucking God.
Bro, it's fucking Bilbao, lads. Guys, it's Bilbao.
I get it.
We're scared of Bilbao. We're Man United.
I'm not scared of Bilbao. I'm not scared of Bilbao.
We're going to win Europa League. I've been saying that for
time,
so
I'm not scared of Bilbao.
I'm
laughing because I'm laughing because you went to Don Robbie believe, and then you said the B word, and I started laughing.
Then have that, bro. It's Bilbao. We're Man United, and heritage must show itself in this game. That's what we're saying to ourselves right now. We can, bro. Bilbao. We're afraid of Bilbao. Man United.
I'm not afraid of Bilbao.
Let's go there and do something. And they're making tifos and disrespecting the club. We have to show them who we are. That's what we got to be on today. No ground, no quarter. We're going there. They're talking that shit. We're going to their ground and we'll celebrate in front of their fans. That's what we're on. That's what I'm on. Yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready right now.
We have to believe.
Yeah.
Let me get the rest of the super chats out. Omar says, and yes, I've watched him a lot. So he's saying about Nico Williams. He's good, but he ain't that good. He ain't better than Anthony Gordon. He's just like Rashford with a bit more. And yes, I've watched him a lot, he's saying. So there's a scout report from Omar about how Nico Williams has been doing. United Love says, I'm not Ghana's biggest fan by any means, but if you think Bilbao are not worried about him, you're crazy. Their defenders will be petrified of him because he only has to make the right pass once or twice, whereas they have to be on it for 90 minutes. And Bobby G. Machiavelli says, KG, the first man to run up on the gorilla. Yeah, get punch up, gone, dead off. First man to get dead off.
That's a Travis move still. That's a Travis split-sticky fight a gorilla. Before the
bro, but you can galvanize, bro. Make us believe we can go and beat the gorilla up, bro. Make us believe, bro. You're not really on that one.
You man see the gorilla crime. You man see the people thought the gorilla was just going to stay there, let it fight it. The gorilla will climb into the tree, and then when it takes one of us up into the tree and just breaks man and just lets man fall, the heart and spirit of the 100 man. You see, like when he scored that early goal against Arsenal.
Yeah,
that's the gorilla's first savage kill.
That's what Big Cage will do his big speech. One guy will go be really into it, run off to the gorilla, pick him up, pop his head off, and then everyone will go. Strategy. We need strategy, guys.
That in Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park with the dinosaurs.
No, but we have to trust.
We're gonna do this, mate. It's a big T-Rex, bro. I don't really think.
No, but now we have to trust Amarin.
Yeah.
No, you have to trust Amarin because Amarin's gonna set us up as a team that's gonna sit back, right? We're not gonna go machine for machine in this one. We're gonna wait and have our moments. I can't believe if we're gonna go out there all out attack because what we want to do is. We're really trying to bring them back to Old Trafford. I think we're trying to bring them back to Old Trafford, surely. No. What you got
Bro,
think, man?
I think
How are we going to approach it? Do you think we're going to go out there to try and
win? I think we'll just play how we play. I think go there. We got the horseshoe. We got the back five out of possession. We always try and counter anyway, which is why again people laughing at Garnacho. He's very important to what we're trying to do because no one else breaks the lines, and we got to try and win, bro. Got to try and win. I think we go there and just do what we did against Sociedad, do what we did against Leon. We were playing them games to try and win. Against Sociedad, we were winning. Cool. Against Leon, we were winning. We were in position to
I don't think he's gonna do. I don't think he's gonna do all out attack. But I think if he sniffs like these lot are not ready for this game, then he'll go for it. I think he's going to be one of them ones.
Yeah,
because you want to see what the first 15. You want to see what the first 10 minutes are like, and you say, "Wait, hold on." Or I want to see what if this Man United goes there and tries to silence the crowd. That would be wicked. That would be something.
Well, we've done it. What we have done though, almost in every round, and like Owen was talking about this before. We do, and you're right, KG, when you're like, we're scared of Bilbao. What we do is, and rightly so, we have a lot of caution because we're shit. Yeah, the league dead, like we can't do nothing. But in the lead up to this, like Sociedad, Leon, and now this, it's like we basically think we're playing like peak Real Madrid, prime Real Madrid, like Champions League Real Madrid. We think we're going Bernabeu every time. We're like, rah, Sociedad away, rah. Oh, Zubamendi's going to be playing back in the next leg.
That's what they told us.
Oh, yeah, Shirky's. Listen, I know he scored in that, but I'm just saying, like, we think that means now we can't beat these guys. Like, we're done. Like, because we've been so dead. But actually, in one way, there you go. Now we're saying they're fourth in the Liga, man. Only lost 5 all year. Like, what are we going to do? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, so we have the victim mentality thing, but like you say, you flip it. This ain't La Liga. This is not La Liga.
We never lost in this tournament yet.
But that would, and again, these are all valid. And this is. I can already hear people going, "Oh, you're being negative here." But this is when again you have to be real. You have to be realistic. I said it on the preview yesterday. This is probably the best team left in the competition. Probably Bilbao, right?
Could be us.
They're the favourites to win it. You would say. I know people you get bookmakers. But you can say,
I did the bookmakers yesterday as William Hill.
We did book there, but Bilbao, they're the best team left in it in terms of the overall season, overall form. They're best, and you could argue, look, when it comes to our games, we have to be realistic with this because I'm trying just to make sure because I'm trying to prevent myself from the crash out. You know what I mean?
Owen, guess what? You can't save yourself. They don't work like that. You're going to crash out. If it goes wrong, we're going to crash. And that is all it takes. We have to just jump in, all aboard, bro. There's no time for we are the team to beat. We're the best team left in this competition. If Arsenal's in this competition or Man City was left in this competition, Chelsea was in this competition, they will believe they can win it too. Go on, Flex.
Of course they would. But they're all better than us this season. So of course they would believe it.
Yeah, I've just gone on to odds checker. I just want to see, just the first one I went to. These are the current odds with Odds Checker. They've currently got, I mean, this has got to be wrong, isn't it? Tottenham 15-8. Then Athletic Bilbao 21-10. Then United 5-2. And Bodo Glimt, obviously, the furthest out, 14-1. So we're third favourites to win the Europa. Tottenham, though, they've got us,
That's ridiculous.
Which is ridiculous.
But in terms of the best team, I will say, look, Bilbao are the best team left in the competition. To the point that I do think if we get through this tie against them, then I would say we would have to be considered the favourites because that other one, look at and the level of the competition in terms of the quality this year, it's not what it used to be because you don't have the Champions League teams dropping down, which again benefits us. Look at the teams that we have played throughout the tournament. If you were looking at it,
Tottenham are the most.
Remember when we was talking about a long time ago? I said, guys, I think we can win this competition. Yeah,
of course we can.
Before, it was time ago, and it was funny. It was funny. Like, this team, how are we going to get there? Well, we need some luck, and we need guys. We are free games. I remember saying that, and it was funny. Like, how can this team get to what have you seen from this team? And somehow we've just ticked over, even beat Leon. Cherky and all them players there. We're here. It was funny then, and I get it. So guess what? Now I'm asking you guys. Well, we didn't believe then. Are you gonna believe now? Yeah,
I'm staying on what I said, but I said,
Yes.
you know, when you said there's no rhyme or reason, like why you back Ruben or it's just vibes. The same way I said, we're
I
gonna
will
win the Europa
not
League,
humble
'cause we have
myself,
to.
bro. That's right. You know that person. Remember there was I like this, you know. There was a person talking to Serena, like, and then the man was like, "How can you win?" He was once she was young, she was getting interviewed as a kid, yeah, and he was trying to make her have some limiting beliefs, bro. And the dad was like, "She's already told you she's gonna win. Don't stop asking her. Why do you want her to see the world how you see the world? She's a winner. She has a winning mentality. Don't try to make her be like you because you've given up, bro. She hasn't. Follow her or shut the hell up. That's what I'm saying, bro. And that's where it is right now. That's where it is. And there's different people, bro, that do different things in this life, bro. And I get it. And then they can have egg on their
Perception of
face, but they
life.
believe, bro. That's right. That's right, bro.
That's what
right.
I don't get this mistaken. I am not saying we can't go through or anything like that. I am just sort of saying, and of course, you've got to believe this is a two-legged affair. My perspective is, out of tonight, just make sure you're still in the tie. Forget this. You know, we're gonna go there, smash them up, beat them 3-0. Hey, let's have a strategy here, right? How have we got through in all of these Europa League ties so far? We've gone away, got at least a draw, bring it back to Old Trafford, then win. All right. That's and even if tonight's a 2-1 win for them, you're still in the tie. Still in the tie. That's the positive thing. Right? I get that. I just think because you say, KG, we even beat Lyon. We took the piss out of Lyon for having Matic and Lacazette, and we still struggled against them. Right. I'm just saying this is a never level up. And you look at those players and go, I don't know if you're capable to go that level up. So as a fan, what I'm looking for tonight is get out of there still in the tie. This is the hardest game. You look at Bodo Glimt, you look at Spurs, they didn't want to play Bilbao. They're glad they're on the other side of the draw. They thought they were getting Lazio, who were one of the favourites as well. That's what they thought. We've got the tough one.
Analogy.
We've got the tough one. You know,
He's
not even listening. He's not even listening.
I am. I'm listening.
He's not
to
even
you.
listening.
No,
Not
but
even
someone said
listening.
it's a terrible analogy. Someone said it's a terrible analogy. And they're wrong. And they're wrong. But no, Owen, because you're saying stuff to me that it doesn't connect with my spirit, so I won't. I'll throw it out. It doesn't. I won't lie to you. It's not. It's when I hear this like that, I'm not gonna think. I won't, because I can't allow that in. I can't.
I'm not gonna think.
It doesn't.
Wait.
When I say that, if I said that to you, I get called a bully. But you just don't listen.
No, because your one doesn't give a positive outlook. Your one doesn't have a positive ending. I like mine. I like how I'm gonna go into this.
All right, I like mine. I like
no,
mine.
actually,
it doesn't help
you can't say
That's
it doesn't
not
have
gonna
a positive
help
ending. It is a positive
But
ending.
go
To stay in the
through.
thing,
It's
get
not
through, and
like-
go through.
Go through.
He didn't say we're gonna lose. That's
Feels
I did
kinda
not say we're going to
limited.
lose.
It feels kind of
I
It's
said
different. It's an alternative.
It's not child. It's. I understand it, and I could be totally. I'm hearing what Owen's saying, but is it resonating with my
clearly
spirit?
not.
Absolutely not, because it's not. It's limiting beliefs. I'm not here for that.
But I'm not
I'm just
limiting
not-
belief. I feel my belief is we still go through, but in maybe the way that is actually going to happen, which is draw, maybe even lose, but go through because you're still in the tie going to Old Trafford. My thing is like, I don't know if we should be the expectation to go there. You were saying silence the crowd in the first 10 minutes. I'd say actually
go there and win. I said go there and win, bro. I'm just talking about.
You said I'd love there if we went there and silenced the crowd.
Yeah, I would love to silence the crowd, but I'm saying
So
go there
would
and
I.
win.
So
I don't
would
want to go be on some. I don't want to be scared of fucking Bilbao. I don't want to be scared of Bilbao.
But I think you're mistaking what I'm saying for being scared, because I'm just looking at it as being real. Again, going, it's going to be a difficult atmosphere. Manage the atmosphere. You can get players G'd up by being realistic. You don't have to, like you said, gaslight them and be like, whatever. You just go manage the atmosphere. First 10 minutes, keep the ball. Don't concede an early goal. Nothing stupid.
Guys, we might even do mad things in this game. We might.
I don't want to hear mad things.
Wait, no, but I'm telling you right now, we might do some mad things in this game. Yeah. And we just have to believe. That's what I'm saying. And guess what? We've been embarrassed already. Someone saying, oh, guys, if you fall out, bro, we're already dead. We've lost 15 times this season. You can't kill a man that's already dead. You heard them lines, bro. Right now,
well,
what
that
we've
is
got
a
to lose.
Analogy.
Well, when a man's got nothing to lose, he's. Do you know? I love it because me and you are totally in separate places.
Because if someone said that to me, said that to me, you can't kill a man that's already dead, my first thing would just be, that's ridiculous.
But we're so different. That's what I'm saying. So that's why you won't be able to. We can't. We're not in the same space. That's why you will not. You can't hear, like you said. That's so ridiculous. And now you turn off to that thing. And I'm telling you, you're speaking, and I'm turning off because I'm like, it's not doing anything for me. I need to go in there with maximum belief. And if I get killed along the way and I embarrass myself, well, I have to deal with that. But I don't give a shit. I'm not thinking about who's coming to throw stones at the end, bro. I don't care about them. I'm not thinking about, this is gonna get clipped up, bro. They've been clipping me for years. They've been clipping me for years, bro. There's enough for a movie. Let's keep going. I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Can't eat food that's already finished.
Yeah, I mean, you can't drink a drink. You can't drink a drink that's already empty. You know, I'll be like, yeah, obviously. Well, we could do it for anything.
It's fine. It's fine.
Can't spend money you don't have, mate.
And you know what? All the times, all I like. Do you know what I like about this? Yeah, when they say there's many times this happened. We say, KG, you believed. I'm sorry. And we had those moments. It happens. It happens. And if it happens again,
but then also,
if it happens again, I will be a bit different to that. That's what I'm saying.
There are also the moments where people go, KG, you believed it didn't work out. And
yeah,
they're equal.
And exactly. And I'll take the shots. So when they do it, because they blame me for losses anyway. So guess what? Yeah. I'm telling you right now, when it does happen, because even the Man City one, Man City, I was like, guys, we're winning this fucking game. And they all laughed at me. Yeah. They all laughed at me. I said, guys, we are winning this game. Go ahead.
My point with that is, KG, is there are also the moments when you say mad stuff and then people will go, KG, you said that. So you can't play that card. You can
harp on the great times.
Yeah, but you can't play the cards. You cannot play the card of, well, I did this and then I was right, so believe, because then people can easily just go, well, you said this and you were wrong, so we're not going to believe. So there's an equal amount of both there. That's not the flex you think it is. Flex.
Listen, I just think Owen needs to get the hell out because I'm not getting to war with that
but
guy.
That is a legitimate point.
I won't even fight a hamster with you. I won't fight 100 hamsters with you, bro. You'd be like, what's the strategy?
Yeah,
what are we gonna do?
You can't go, I said we were gonna beat Man City and we did. You said we didn't pay enough for Anthony. Bro, what are we doing here?
Fight 100 hamsters with you, bro. You'll be asking.
You said we're one striker away from winning the Premier League.
We're going to do it, bro. We're going to do it.
You said Onana in, Onana out, Onana in. He's worse than Karius. Onana in. I'm sorry. Again. So we need to do it. So you can do that. You can do that. You can do that.
Mentality.
We've all predicted things right, haven't we? I mean,
it's the mentality. It's just all fucked.
That's not mentality. That's just being right or wrong occasionally. That's how it works. That's life. It might rain tomorrow, KG. I told you that day. I told you on the Friday it would rain, and you doubted me. You doubted me when I said it was going to rain.
You're just mad at my positivity.
Now I know. Right. Now I always know.
You're just mad. Now
I always know the weather.
I go on, Flex. He's just mad at his.
I'm just
like good counter arguments. I do like good counter arguments. I just don't believe in them right now. I've made up my mind.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're.
No, I made up my mind and I'm stubborn, and that's it, and that helps me.
Yeah,
that helps me.
That's fine.
Absolutely. Go on, Flex. You got something to say? Because I'll go again.
No, I'm doing the educate. Like I used to do this in schools. Obviously, you let them. It fizzles. You leave them until it expires. So I'm just letting it just play out. That's just
all right. Cool. Just imagine, yeah. Listen, yeah. Check this out. I gotta say this, yeah, because it doesn't make sense, and it worked. At school, yeah, I wrote in everyone's, them books on people's t-shirts. I said, "Don't worry, guys. You're gonna see me on TV." I wasn't in acting school. I was on no route to tell you I was going to be on TV. I don't even believe they were worried. I said, don't worry, everyone. You will see me on TV. This ain't the last you've seen of me. Yeah. That guy, yeah, that hasn't done much. That is the bad hand, bro. Went and is doing what he's doing now. Don't piss me off, bro. You can't tell me that, and this is why I believe like this. You can't tell me that man gets to sit in a room with Oprah Winfrey, Robert Downey Jr. in the same hotel. That same guy starts a pod and is interviewing Lennox Lewis. I don't know. I've never boxed in my life. Why am I doing commentary at the boxing? That same guy is, bro, what is going on? No, but I'm saying, as in, you can, like, even with the shit hand, yeah, somehow, if you believe and you want to change your stars, you can. I have that belief system and I stick to it, bro. So you can't tell me today I should throw away everything I believe because people think, oh, what happens if? What do you mean what happens if? Because I wouldn't be here if what happens if. I kept on going, kept on believing, and now look. That's it. That's how I see things. I get recognized at Man United. You remember, Flex, when we go, at all the Man United fans in the world, yeah, when he said, oh, I'm going to send somebody else, and he said, KG, yeah, lovely guy, bring him down. What? Do you know how mad that is?
I'm not saying don't believe. I'm not saying you can't, KG, you can't believe. Of course you can believe. Why
All I'm saying is,
you can't believe?
I remember my victories and it drives me on forward. And I know that there's no way a person that with that start gets here, but he believes and he speaks out from the beginning and it comes to pass, bro. So if I'm speaking this way, it's because I need to, bro. It's what helps me and it comes to pass, bro. And even if I fell, fuck it, I failed, bro. I put it out on the line, bro, but I still believe and I still said that shit. That's how I go.
That's fair. That's fair. But does that mean that Onana's not going to make a mistake?
That's what. Listen,
you heard all of that.
Yeah, because it's largely irrelevant, isn't it, to the conversation here? You know what I mean?
That's fine. But then that's what I'm saying.
If you're in this space, you have to believe in yourself, don't you? You have to believe in yourself and back yourself. We all have.
No, but this is not personal. What we're talking about is not. Yeah, it's not your personal achievements, KG. We're not talking about.
It's got nothing to do with Onana.
No, I'm talking about.
You're not saying this ain't like how have you made it onto Phil Fellas or how have you made it to here? How have you made it?
No, I'm talking about just believe. I'm talking about me as my.
That are about to go away.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about me as my just how I like to believe and how I'm seeing my world. Because from my opinion, I'm saying, right, guys, I can't go into this game even though it's not me. I'm not
saying you can't.
I'm saying that I'm not going in there thinking Garnacho shit. This guy's gonna let us down. I'm just saying I'm just gonna believe with the boys. I'm gonna go in there. With maximum belief,
I hear that.
Bro.
You see in boxing terms, when I say in boxing terms, like the man them are jumping up weights and that, yeah. So like you said, say this was exactly the same thing but for boxing, yeah. So you say like, listen, all the things you've done, how do I do boxing? Because 100%, anything individual is your journey. Damn right. I'm standing right. We're all standing right next to you with that because that is kick a man down in his face and say, shut up. I didn't have no media training. How did I get 100%? Same
You're in there, Flex. You're in there, Flex.
So that bit, no, that's what I'm saying. So that bit, I completely. Where's the Marcel thing? I 100% agree with you. Yeah,
because so do I.
That is what we kind of all come. We all come from those ones there of like not really. We're standing at the SJA thing with flipping on crazy. That's no media training, no uni, no nothing. So that's one thing. I'm saying, say the boxing thing. So you've gone on that journey, but then we're talking about the things that we're not in control of. We're in control of our journeys to be ready for things and the outlook of our journeys. But when we're talking about sports, it's like you could back Conor Ben or whatever. Like he's going up 2 weights. Like I'm telling you, he's going to win. You can believe that. But then the different thing in the book, you can go about, but like the actual thing about this thing is you can have all the belief in the world you want. Like you can, like, there's a big chance you could just stay in that and just see how the rounds go. Like that. But like, do you know what I mean?
No boxer goes into a fight says. Even when I hear a boxer talk about retirement, I worry. I immediately
because you know that it's not for them.
His mind, he has to be 100%, and they have to be a sense of delusional. They have to be for someone to get over the hump like that,
to actually make it in there. They have to,
bro. Because
like David Hay against Valuev. David Hay would not be able to beat Valuev if he fought. I get that. If he fought Valuev. He's 7 foot.
Because I don't know. How do we know that the Chris Eubank, them not seeing Ahmad is in their Chris Eubank senior moment? He's the game changer. He could be the difference. They could be looking at Ahmad thinking, him off the bench, we have a serious chance here.
Roll him out.
You don't know. You see when Ahmad stepping in the car.
This is the thing. I get that, but this isn't boxing. So this is my point. But it's true.
It's always a pushback, bro.
Because you're saying stuff that's not even related to it all. You're saying stuff. We were asking about Garnacho. We were asking about We were asking about the game tonight. You started talking about Oprah fucking Winfrey. I was going, what's she got to do with it? Where's Oprah? Where's Oprah been involved in this?
I'm talking about. It's so frustrating.
I get it. Your mentality. I understand what you're saying. Of course, you're going to go into the game believing you're going to win, and you go. It doesn't matter how bad we've played this season. We're going going to be up for it tonight. We're going to be up for it. I get that. I'd be the same. I'd go, great, that's fine. But then also I'd go, right, over the 2 legs, what's our strategy, guys? Like, you know what I mean? That's how I would perceive things, right? You know what I mean? I'm trying to manage it all. I'm trying to figure out how we're actually going to do it, as opposed to just, we're going to win. How? This.
Guys,
and then I'll be like, what? Okay, what is that?
Can I make a point? Can I make an observation, please? Can I just make an observation?
KG's gone full Solskjaer. Go out there, run harder, kick harder.
Can I just make an observation? Can I just get some calm in here and make an observation? I have just observed, and I might get Marcel on you guys now. I've just observed the beauty of life. I've just witnessed it. For 15 minutes, I've just observed what life is all about and how we see this thing called life. Okay? And the reason why I can say that is KG's right. You two are completely opposite spectrums of how you view the thing called life. Well, within reason, like within you get what I'm saying, yeah? Yeah. Within reason. Let's talk about, I say life because that's going to get a bit. Yeah, this particular thing, yeah? This Europa League tie, you view it differently, but I make you both right. And you're both right. I'll tell you why you're both right. Because there's a way to envision success. The same way, KG, how there's various routes to your success. You told people it's going to be on TV. You didn't know it was going to be this way or that way or up or down. You got there.
I was going.
You were going there. There are many ways to get to success. Not one. There's not one motorway. There's not one A road. There's not one backside street. There's not one train, not one plane. There's not one mode of transport to the destination. There isn't. There isn't. So what I have seen is someone in the blue corner, in KG the comedian, who lives his life to the nth term, to the nth degree, on maximum positivity, maximum outlook to endless, limitless possibility. That's how you live your life. Whether you're playing your Pokemon game and the time's running out and you might not be able to catch a certain amount of Pokemon, I'm going to do it. Yeah. Whether it's you got to do, they doubted you on Filthy Fellas. I see that was wicked. You can't do 5K in that time. You just, you know what I mean? Yeah, because you've had so much doubt in your life and you proved it wrong all the time. So you transfer that into something you're not actually into everything you do, but also the things that you're not in control of. You're not in control of them criminals, but your outlook on life makes you go, but you know what? They're going to do it. They are going to do it. So that's you. Yes, Owen comes from a place, right, of wanting the same destination, wanting the same journey, wants the same thing as you, wants United to lift the trophy. He believes United are going to win the trophy. But his outlook to success, in quoted comments, and I'm not trying to gaslight, is the measured approach, is the tactical approach, is the approach of looking at evidence that has led us to this point and looking at some correlations, some things, some trends, and using evidence to predict the next. But he still wants to end up in the same place as you. So you are both right in what you are saying.
But then none of you are wrong. But there's some correlation with what I'm saying. No, but I'm saying there's still correlation with what I'm saying. That's the point. Like, I think it's all vibes. We've got history. You're saying it's all, but you're saying this. I'm saying to you guys. So if you look at evidence, and we have European heritage. We can manage in a big game. This team has played massive games in the past. We've been to a lot of semi-finals recently. We have some experience. We're a team that's still undefeated in this competition.
Yeah, so that's
best and we're a team 100%. And we're a team that never says die because we come back. We've been down to how many, like we've been in these moments and we still got over the line. So yes, you can say the feeling is, he's just saying with energy. No, there's some strategy to this thing as well. I'm saying we had a manager that was how many goals down? And in extra time, was we 2 goals down in extra time? And and he gets down and he just says, he starts doing the formation. He starts and he goes, she said, why was that important? He said, I need them to see that I'm calm and I still believe. That's what we have. So when I'm saying these things, exactly. So when I'm saying these things, it's coming across as just normal. It just comes across as
No, but when
he's
you
just
say
a vibey
that,
man.
But you're saying the undefeated thing. I'm saying get a draw tonight. That's still being undefeated. Someone mentions it in the chat there.
I still say
You know
take them, bring them home. But if you sniff blood,
that's all I'm saying.
I didn't say just. I don't know when I use the analogy of run with the flag. I'm talking about just having the mentality of somebody pick up the flag. We believe we can go here and think. I'm not saying go in there and gung ho all out attack and let them score goals. That's not what I'm saying.
In the same way that I'm not saying, oh, just give up. There's no point in trying. I'm not saying that either.
You're both saying, you're both right. You're both right. You just see the end thing, or you just see the process of how to get there. The journey to the destination, you see it different. That's it. That's it. It's that simple. That's the same as if you meet someone in a coffee shop, if you see someone on the train, if you see someone on the bus, and you say, how do you see life? We're probably going to have differences.
And
but we all agree that we're going to say
in the same way, neither of us. So the way that you're seeing
we all think we're going to win.
The way that I'm seeing it, right? Neither one's wrong. Neither one's wrong.
So no one's wrong.
Neither one's
and both are right.
Wrong.
KG is 100% right. You are 100% right. To be like, are you fucking crazy? Don't tell me we can't beat Bilbao. We just come back against Leon. We ain't lost in this competition, and we got pedigree. Facts. That's a fact. Like, regardless of being 40th in the league, Owen's not wrong to say, listen, we don't really blow out any teams. So I'm like, listen, I probably follow suit here. Get a draw, get them back to Old Trafford, we'll deal with them. We're going through to the final. He's entitled to do that too. Like, it's both right. It's both right, mate. So, no one's wrong. Everyone's a winner. So, that's not really...
I can't wait for this game. I can't wait. We didn't even speak about...
KG, we didn't talk about Tar. I mean, in other news, Man United might want to buy him. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, get him on free, not even buy him. KG said bring him in. Right, let me get these super chats out because there's loads before we end, and then we... KG's going to be going to
I'll be live on my channel
straight after as well. So let me get these out. Uncle Somi says undefeated in Europe is not running into bullets. Manly says Ahmad to start. We must score early or we're done. I don't know if we can start. Danny DeFito says between living and dying, I tell you this: in any fight, it's the guy who's willing to die who's going to win that inch. And I know if I'm going to have any life anymore, it's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that inch, because that's what living is. The 6 inches in front of your face, Al Pacino, any given Sunday.
My name's Willie. Willie Beeman.
Big quotes. Aminor says, I hope we don't crumble like we did against Sevilla. There's another thing that has happened in the past, which is also a fact. That's a fact. We crumbled. Same criminals, they crumbled. Kristen says, if Oli can beat Bilbao 4-1 with Besiktas, we can. The Red Devil, latest member of the UV Members Club, big up to you. Aminor says, KG, we need to give Athletic Club a gift as Bacco. Let's chant their names for the sacrifice. Holy Ghost fire. If you know, you know. I don't know what that means.
No, listen, I'm not in the Obia business. I'm not in the Obia business, bro.
I don't know what that is, bro. I don't know the Obia thing, yeah. Harry says, football fandom is inherently unrealistic. We are watching 22 men kick about an inflated pigskin. The least we can do is believe. What is the point? And United Love says, you can tell who has lived in the slums and who hasn't. All about mindset and knowing when your back is against the wall. You have no choice but to come out swinging. Might get you dropped, but you got to keep going. Hold on. Fraser D says, the Reckless on full blast. And Red Devil says, hi, guys. I've been watching you guys for a long time. Absolutely love it. Anyway, we are our worst enemy as much as we can win it. Our mistakes can cost us. Pretty fair. Both true. Matey Boy says, Garnacho is just 1 Premier League assist and only 1 goal against a top 10 team this season. Flex, do you think you would have scored this FA Cup final goal? Listen, he seized on the mistake, went around the keeper's I might have done if I was there as well, but he scored in the final, man. He scored in the final. Like, he's done something. We can't take stuff away from people. Yeah. He did it. That happened.
Yeah.
That was real. I was in Wembley and watched it happen. He scored.
Doesn't matter how it happened.
Oh my days. Joe Blackman says KG is saying that he wants to put that belief into these players. That is exactly what he wants to do. Aminor says, is KG watching with Owen tonight? Yes. And I will be there for foot. Yes, we're all on the match view together, where we're all going to be positive and all on singing from the same hymn sheet. Jason Ramon says the next Trinity, Fleck, Mina, call Marcel. And Show says KG putting Oprah in the 9 and hamsters at the back. And Andrew says Owen's strategy is up to Ruben. Backing these man all the way tonight is our responsibility. We're gonna do this.
Okay, actually, with that as well, like I just want to stress, it's not me thinking we're going to lose, and it's not that I won't back the players, and I'm definitely not going to do the whole, like if we did lose tonight, it'd be like KG, CKG. You know what I mean? See, I was right. It's not that. It's not
like KG says, you lost as well. If that happens.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's just stuff. It's just.
I know
different perspectives. It's just different perspectives.
To win this game, of course, and that's why they will clash. It's normal. Oh, we need to win this game. I'm ready.
The pressure's kicking. This just shows what the day's on.
No, I'm ready, bro.
Yeah.
I tell you,
we said,
as soon as
you know what? We're not
I needed that Bilbao thing. I haven't even seen it, but I was offended. I became immediately offended, bro. That's what it does. Yeah. Like, see how the Leon man then were offended, but they went home. Yeah. I'm offended.
That's a different perspective. So I saw that. I went, I don't care.
I was offended, and it woke me up because I was like, wait, how dare they? What do you mean they're gonna show all the montage of us scoring late goals and stuff, and then be like, you're coming to Bilbao? Who the fuck do they think they are? That's what that literally, like, and it just took me into war mode. I'm not gonna lie to you. So it's like anytime you tell me I'm not doing, if someone says you're not gonna do something, I think, all right,
it's not in your vocabulary. It's not in you. It can't compute.
You're not doing
brain
that.
Doesn't compute. That message,
you're not doing that. No.
It's just Danny says Owen is a Cadbury's bar. KG is a bag of Rebels. It's a Rebels bags. Different things you don't know. You pulled out crazy stuff. And the Genius says, guys, taking my son to his first game against West Ham. He wants to see the players arrive. Any idea how early to arrive before kickoff? At least a couple hours, but then I would say 2 hours. They'd probably I'd say like an hour and a half, 2 hours. But I would say don't even chance it. And that's the other end. In the Lexus Stretford end and Bobby Charlton just under as you come out the Munich tunnel, they'll be there down the steps. But I would say because you're getting there with your little man and you don't want to risk anything, it might be long, but just go get some food, go to a mega store, do what you want to do. Just get there 3 hours early, bro.
That's true.
2.5.
Sometimes they do start like arriving like 3 hours. Sometimes,
yeah, man. Sometimes it's really
early. Yeah.
So I would say just to be safe, you know what I mean? You're better off to be not hanging around, but just, you're better off to just. Show says go there the day before and wait. I mean,
no, don't do it. They're 3 hours because they come in real calm as well. They do. Yeah, they do come in like when it's 3 hours. They're not even most of the fans. So they just walk in and you're like, oh, Casemiro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
but just get there super early. Don't even put that thing of trying to get there just for that. Just get there way before that and just take it in. Because you're my little man's first game as well. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you to.
Come on, Casemiro. Come on, Bruno. Come on, man.
We need it, man.
Come on, no.
We need it. We need it. Just no. We need it. We need it.
On, you lot got this.
Bruno, Rasmus, just that's what I was saying. This is what I was saying, KG. Without you even seeing what I said yesterday, you saying the same. I was like, just Rasmus, just you, man. Just do one before. Can't you just get them out of there? Just a 2-0, just to get back. And we got 1 foot in the final. Why
we can beat anyone on our day.
Save it for now. Like all the criminality for all season. Just this one. Well. And the final, really, I'd rather save it for the final if you're going to do it in any game. But do you know what I'm saying? Like, just get them licks. Like, just bro, man,
a lot of people said we won't get past Sociedad because we struggle in Spain, right? Don't we have a bad 100%. Record in Spain?
Then it was Liga's more physical, Shirky, this, that. Boom, got through. Now it's like I said, Williams brothers, 4th in La Liga, only lost 5 games, don't concede a lot of goals. You're throwing the next thing at us every time, and we always get past it, which is why we're not going home over 2 legs. I tell you that now. Over our dead bodies, mate. Bruno won't let it happen. Whether it's assist, whether it's moaning at people, whether it's scoring a pen, whether it's scoring open play, whatever it is, I'm telling you, Bruno Fernandes is not letting it. I don't care about giving the ball away, negative. He won't let it happen. So,
and I think we all agree across 2 legs. Are we going in the Europa League final?
Getting to the final, lads.
Agreed.
Guys, big show. Episode 63 of the Trinity podcast. Stay tuned in right here because it's going to redirect you for more recklessness, more emotion, more fever. Europa League fever. Yeah. And I actually do mean the word fever, not fever. Like, it is actually fever. Yeah. So yeah, lock in, lock out, head over to KG Reckless Sports. We'll see you guys at 7. It feels like we're about to kick off. I need to come down.
You're not ready for war. You're not ready for war, innit? You ready for war?
Oh my god!
Pick up the flag flex, Owen. Hold the guns. Hold the line.
Have we got anything here?
No.
Have we got anything here? I've got a box. There you go. Wait a minute.
No.
Owen said he's not
I'm not holding the guns. I'm on the guns. I'm at the back, mate. I told you I'm at the back.
Let's go.
Oh, all right, guys, we're gone. Peace.